Hello, I'm David Kerr. You're watching Shalom World News. Here are your latest headlines from around the globe. The United States and Canada are to be consecrated to Mary, the Mother of Jesus, as part of North America's ongoing battle against the COVID-19 pandemic. The joint initiative has been unveiled by Archbishop Richard Gagnon of Winnipeg in his capacity as the President of the Canadian Conference of Catholic Bishops and by Archbishop José Gomez of Los Angeles in his capacity as President of the US Conference of Catholic Bishops. They want all the bishops of the United States and Canada to join them in making the consecration on Friday the 1st of May and to do so by invoking the protection of Our Lady under her title of Mary, Mother of the Church. Archbishop Gomez says he believes the consecration will give the Church in North America an occasion to pray for the protection of the vulnerable, the healing of the unwell, and that wisdom may be granted to those who are seeking cures for COVID-19. Meanwhile, on the same day, the bishops of Italy will also consecrate their native land to Mary. The ceremony will take place at the Basilica of Santa Maria del Fonte, near the town of Caravaggio, in the northern region of Lombardy. The president of the Italian Episcopal Conference, Cardinal Gualtiero Bassetti, said that he took the decision to consecrate Italy to Mary in response to hundreds of requests from the lay faithful. So far, there have been over 25,000 deaths in Italy related to the COVID-19 pandemic. The Bishop of Halifax in the Canadian province of Nova Scotia has offered prayers for the dead after his city became the scene of Canada's worst mass shooting in modern times over the weekend. Archbishop Anthony Mancini of Halifax, Yarmouth, offered his prayers and condolences following a 14-hour killing spree by a lone gunman on Saturday night into Sunday morning. So far, the death toll stands at 22. During the attack, the killer wore an authentic police uniform and drove what's been described as a look-alike police vehicle. Archbishop Mancini said that in this time of mourning, he prayed that the people of Halifax are able to come together to experience the comfort of community support, despite also being locked down due to COVID-19 restrictions. Healthcare resources should be allocated fairly during the present COVID-19 pandemic. That's the message to the UK government from the bishops of England and Wales. They say that such life and death decisions should never be based upon the worthwhileness of a person's life, such as their age or other social characteristics, but should be a pragmatic decision based upon the likelihood of the patient benefiting from the proposed medical intervention. A similar plea has been issued by the bishops of Mexico. They are also calling upon the Mexican government to increase testing for COVID-19 and to show greater transparency in the information they issue relating to the present pandemic. The Vatican has published a new digital book containing the prayers and homilies of Pope Francis during the present COVID-19 pandemic. Entitled Strong in the Face of Tribulation, the book is available in 4 languages: English, Spanish, Italian and French. Emblazoned with the image of St. Michael the Archangel on the front cover, the book contains 3 sections. The first includes prayers and rituals that have been used by the Church throughout her history during similar times of pestilence and trial. The second section discusses ways to practice spiritual communion even when the lay faithful are unable to physically receive the sacraments. And the third section is a collection of Pope Francis's messages during the COVID-19 pandemic. The editorial director of the Vatican's Dicastery for Communication, Andrea Tornielli, says the book is intended to be a little help offered to all so that people better know how to discern and experience God's closeness during pain, suffering, solitude and fear. Persecuted Christians around the globe are being encouraged to prayerfully participate in a live-streamed Mass upon the Feast of Our Lady of Fatima next month. The plea comes from the pontifical charity Aid to the Church in Need, who support the persecuted church across the globe. The Holy Mass will be offered by the charity's ecclesiastical assistant, Father Dominic Robinson, at the Jesuit Church of the Immaculate Conception on London's Farm Street on May the 13th. Both the charity's benefactors and the recipients of their charity will be particularly remembered during the sacred liturgy. Finally, the Knights of Columbus have 2,000 new members. During an online ceremony last week, the new Knights took an oath to be exemplifications of charity, unity and fraternity. They were welcomed by the organisation's Supreme Knight, Carl Anderson, who told them that those 3 principles were needed now more than ever. The 40-minute ceremony also saw over 7,000 first and second degree Knights obtain their 3rd degree of knighthood. the Knights of Columbus have recently launched an outreach programme entitled Leave No Neighbour Behind, which aims to serve local communities across North America during the COVID-19 pandemic. Well, that's all for now. Do join me next time on Shalom World News. Until then, may God bless you. Shalom.